Alright, welcome back. This is going to be draft number 15 in Aether Revolt on our limited $40 investment. Let's see how far that $40 can take us. So if you've watched any of my previous ones, you know that I will take money rares more often than I would if I were in a competitive environment, because I am trying to get the guaranteed money to keep going. Obviously, if there's a bomb and for my deck compared with like a dollar or maybe $2 rare, I'm gonna take the bomb. But I will quite often put preference to those money rares when I have the chance. I haven't played blue recently, so maybe I do that. We do pull a mythic in our first pack, but it's a crappy mythic. And Indomitable Creativity. There's a lot of really good cards in this pack, though. To start, there is Poisoner, Leopard, Infiltrator, Finality, Daring Demolition, Shock. Man, there's a lot of good stuff. Daring Demolition is probably my favorite here. I do kind of like taking the Infiltrator and cutting white. If we take Daring Demolition, there's still a chance that someone a little bit farther down from me will take the Poisoner and the Cruel Finality and maybe go in the black. But neither of those are super bombs, so I'll probably take maybe like a Shock or the Leopard or something over that. So we'll take the Daring Demolition. Once again, black is my favorite color in Aether Revolt, Kaladesh. Got a lot of good stuff. So the rare is taken out of this pack, and there's not much going on here for black, at least. Best cards: Malphus Revolutionary, Bastion Inventor. Alley Strangler's fine. The only reason I'm looking at the Strangler is to cut off black from people downstream. There's a lot of really good green in here. It's still too early to see what else is coming. Maybe we just take the Strangler. It is definitely not the best card in the pack, but I don't really feel like playing green, so we'll take it. There's a lot of really good stuff that you could have taken. Malphus Revolutionary is probably the best card in there. Okay, so there's some good red stuff. No good black, unfortunately. I like the Sweatworks Brawler quite a bit. I like it better than the Raged Giant. I think I do. Again, not seeing a lot of black. That's fine. Huh. Which one? Which one? Improvise Trample Haste or Improvise Menace? We'll take the Brawler. Call it good. Alright, so a Shock Wield. Okay, that's a good sign to go into red. Other options would be possibly the Dockhand. It's great in improvised decks, actually. Gives you some, a good blocker in the beginning, and it's an improviser plus gives you some late game options if you're in blue. Bastion Inventor's good. Fenhaller's fine. Moria is good in like a green-blue energy type deck, which is not what we're playing. But I'm going to take the shock here. Solidify black-red. Audacious Infiltrator this late is a bit interesting. For me, though, it comes down to Perilous Predicament, possibly Resourceful Return, or the Implement. But I'm going to take the removal. A lot of people don't like this card. It is very situational, but quite often when you do get it to go off, it just wrecks the game in your favor. It's really hard to come back from, so. Invigorated Rampage, Sly Requisitioner. Maybe the Implement of Malice. I like this more on like a Boros type deck, where you're actively beating down. This looks to be a little bit more of a black-red control. I'd like to get this card to work, so we're going to try it. Poisoner is great for us, as is another Brawler and Welder Automaton. Man, and a Fen Hauler. There's some really nice stuff for us in this pack. I think I'm going to go with the Brawler. I could regret it, because I would like some 2-drop artifacts, but this card is just really hard to pass up. I'm not going to play Siege Modification. Frontline Rebel's fine, but it's not super great in the... looks like we're going to be doing an Improvise deck for sure. So I'm going to take the red Implement. Back to our pack. Indomitable Creativity. It'll be fun. But it's just so expensive to play. Consulate Dreadnought, Ravenous Intruder. I think I'll take the Intruder. Nothing for us here, we'll just take the Rebel. Fourth Prowler, why not? Nah, these packs are pretty bad. We will play a Resourceful Return and probably play a Destructive Tampering too. Cards flexible, can be a game winner. So not the best, but not too shabby either. Oh, we get some really good stuff for us. Aether Basker is a great card. Once again, another mythic that we're, probably not going to take. Servo Schematic, excellent. Aether Tercer, also excellent. And then Shock is just great. We have quite a bit of removal already. And I just love Aether Chaser so much. It gives you an artifact. It's a 2/1 first striker. But you can't go wrong with any of these three, really. I'm going to take the Chaser. Consulate Crackdown. Wow, where's the red? And the black, man. Defiant Salvager's fine. Maybe Universal Solvent to get us some stuff. I think we'll take the Salvager. This is not a very good pack for us, unfortunately. Foil Call for Unity. Vengeful Rebel. That's going to be the pick. Easily. I mean, this card is just awesome. It doesn't fit our deck exactly, but we do have some ways of getting Revolt early with Implement and Ravenous Intruder. Yeah, this card's just really good. I'm going to put the Defiant Salvager in there just for right now. Favorite card in the set. Tezzeret's Touch. But we are a little late to start splashing blue. Especially when there's a Cruel Finality. Perfectly fine black card that we can just take. I'll be sad if I see another Tezzeret's Touch pass. Yeah, we'll take the Cruel Finality. Not much black or red coming down the pipe. Pretty sad. There's some good green here. But overall, it's not a super good pack. We'll just take another Salvager. I'm not going to play it, but... Ornithopter, unfortunately, is not playable unless you're running like 3 Tezzeret's Touch. Another Cruel Finality is fine. Alternatively, Destructive Tampering or maybe Universal Solvent, but... Oh my gosh, another one? Ugh. It's not unconditional, which is a sad part. We already have a Resourceful Return. Gear Smasher? I'll take that. I'll take one of these. Man, white is just so open. We'll take the Infiltrator. Maybe we go no. Servo Schematic Wheel, that's awesome for us. Another Audacious Infiltrator. Like I say, I'm not going to take the Resourceful Return or the Gonti's Machinations. Third one. Maybe we go no. I don't know. Love to get some more 2-drops, some more beef, because we're very heavy on the 3-drop. Another Sly Requisitioner, sure, why not? We definitely need some more artifacts though. Implements, puzzle nuts. The black puzzle nut, is that 2 or 3? I think it's just 2. Can't remember. Problem is we're running Shocks and Cruel Finalities, which do not do anything to 3 toughness creatures. Might have to cut one of these. Alright, so we draw a rock, which is awesome if we were white, but we just don't have a lot of white. And a Fairgrounds Warden, also a great white card. And a Revolt Privileges. This set, this pack is amazing for white. For us, not so much. Reckless Fireweaver, best card. Torch Gauntlet, maybe a Spireside Infiltrator. Just not very good. Do we transition into white? Let's see, we've got 2 Brawlers, Chaser, and a Shock. I think that still beats our white. Maybe we just take a Reckless Fireweaver? We're so heavy at the 3-drop. It's tough to take the Brazen Scourge. Sure. I don't like that at all. This is a little bit better for us. Animation Module is an artifact for 1. We have not much that adds 1/1 counters other than our Defiant Salvager. We could play another one. This is really good combo with the Defiant Salvager. Otherwise, we could go with the Pyrohelix or the Screecher. This is another that only does 2 damage, and we're really heavy at the 3-drop. I think we will take the Animation Module. And then we'll play the other Defiant Salvager. This is a pretty easy pick for us. Inventor's Apprentice is great. Hopefully we'll get some Inventor's Goggles later on here. Dund Operative is good. Thriving Grubs is also good. But I think the Dund Operative is better, especially since we're doing artifacts. It's hard for it to not be a 3-power. So we'll take that guy. Yet another one that does 2 damage by itself. I think the Screecher's the best pick for us here. We're gonna have to cut a Crow Finality. Maybe even the Alley Strangler. Possibly the Sly Requisitioners. We just don't have many artifacts. I like the Salvager with the Servo Schematic and the Implement. Especially with the Animation Module, that could be really good. Lawless Broker. Best card for us? So what else are we going to take? The Gremlin? Sure. So some other good cards for us. The Doorbuster is fine. Subtle Strike is pretty good, and Thriving Grubs is pretty good. I think we need some more beef though, so I'm gonna go with the Doorbuster. We could go really low to the ground and go, you know, Giant Spectacle type deck. Territorial Gorger is not what we are gonna do. Or we could just get some high end and get the Giant. I think we'll take the Giant. I don't think we can play the Requisitioners, unfortunately. Not enough artifacts. And just doesn't do much for us. Revoke Privileges made it all the way around. Man, it would be nice to be in white right now. Torch Gauntlet. Another Wayward Giant. I thought about maybe the Stomper. I don't like Ravenous Intruder in this deck. Especially when we already have 2 sad goblins. Sure, Fireweaver. I also don't like Fireweaver in our deck. It is a 2-drop. We are low on those. It'd be nice if we could switch it out for like a Thriving Grubs or something a little bit faster. Maybe we just take it out and replace it with a Torch Gauntlet. I really don't like Torch Gauntlet. Especially when we're only running 13 creatures. Taking out a creature to add an equipment is not good. Huh. I think this is fine though. Would I rather have a Night Market Aeronaut, a flyer, than a Reckless Fireweaver? I think I do. Okay, we're gonna run it like this. Good, even split. You have a double black, so 9 black, 8 red seems fine. I would like to get red first, so I have the chance of getting my Inventor's Apprentice on turn 1. But hopefully that situation doesn't come up all that often. Okay, so that's our draft. Let's go ahead and get into the games.